Digital technology is one of the most utilized assets to date, given that the individual has access or understanding to utilize it. Digital exclusion results from various factors such as geography, disability, or technological illiteracy. These are only a few of the various obstacles that limit or even prevent someone's digital access. Today, there are still parts of the world that have limited to no access to digital technology. Numerous organizations have sought to provide places such as Africa, North Korea, Nicaragua, Russia, and parts of Alaska with access to the internet and the various other tools associated with it. Some of the geographic limitations are a result of government restriction, poverty, or connectivity. There are those with limited access to the internet. There are those with a lack of connection to the internet, and there are those with the inability to gain access to the internet. Day after day, governments are redefining their restrictions. The places with connection to the internet increases, and more people obtain some form of access, whether it be a phone or a laptop. Although slow, some progress is being made to provide areas with limited to no web access. Everyone is born differently and unique. In life, one is either born with or acquires over time some form of disability, such as attention deficit disorder, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, blind, deaf, colorblind, dyslexia, anxiety, limited mobility. There are millions of people who live with at least one form of disability that hinders their use of the internet or some other tool that is associated with it. Although one may have a disability, that does not mean they cannot take advantage of another product to assist them so they can overcome their limitations. Various companies that produce digital technology products such as Google, Microsoft, Apple, and various others are developing new and old technology in order to ease access for those that find it more difficult when using digital technology. With options for font size, voice navigation, eye tracking, color adjustment, and all other software that performs those needed functions, more users are able to take greater advantage now than they ever could before. Technological illiteracy is found among socio-economic populations in third world countries. There are those who have some sort of resentment for technology which leads them to be digitally excluded. Others run the possibility of never knowing digital technology even exists. Those who think that we are taking technology too far and depending on it too much choose to exclude themselves from the digital world. Groups like the Amish, seniors, and others choose to exclude themselves because they harbor some sort of resentment towards it, whether it be religious or personal. In third world countries, there is little need for computers in day-to-day life, if at all. Some areas lack the means for a power supply or even connecting to the internet. Those who do live in these remote areas live lives that don't require the use of digital technology. Although they may be digitally excluded from the rest of the world, they simply don't have a reason to adopt digital technology into their lives.